When the time comes for both of you to communicate openly, you will begin to comprehend the profound depth of your partner's feelings for you. These feelings have been nurtured and grown over the years, often in silence. They experience the intensity of the connection, the surge of emotions, and the bond that was forming between you two even before you did. If you take a moment to reflect and look back, you'll realize that they were always there, feeling deeply for you. However, they were held back by their fear of becoming vulnerable or facing rejection, which is why they chose to remain silent, keeping their emotions hidden. On the other hand, you were different. You were bold and direct in your approach. You had the courage to express your feelings and did not shy away from making your intentions clear. You knew how to coax this person out of their comfort zone, how to make them confront their feelings. This ability of yours to bring them out into the open was something that excited them. It was a catalyst that propelled them forward, pushing them to acknowledge and confront their feelings. You are everything they desire. You are the person they see when they close their eyes, the person they dream of when they let their mind wander. They are determined to pursue you, to win your heart, even if it means changing your mind, changing your perception of them. They are ready to take that step. They are receiving signs of you everywhere they look, in every little thing they do. These signs are prompting them to express some kind of truth to you, a truth that has been hidden for far too long. Their thoughts about you are very passionate and raw at this time. They are filled with an intensity that is hard to put into words. They want you to know what they're feeling, to understand the depth of their emotions. They could be sending you subtle hints, especially on an energetic level. These hints, these signals, are their way of reaching out to you, of trying to bridge the gap that has formed between you two. Your partner yearns to connect with you on a deeper level. They long for a connection that is not just physical, but also emotional. They seek sensual and emotional healing, a healing that can only come from being with you, and you desire this too. You crave this connection, this bond that seems to soothe your soul. Their energy is like a balm to your wounds, incredibly soothing and healing. This connection, this bond between you two, is something special. It's not just about attraction or desire. When the time comes for both of you to communicate, remember this, remember the depth of their feelings, remember their fear of rejection, remember your boldness, and remember the healing power of your connection. Because that's what makes your relationship so special, that's what makes it worth fighting for. I am in the process of transforming myself into a better and more independent individual. This transformation has been significantly influenced by your nurturing presence and energy. The impact you've had on me is immense, affecting me in numerous ways that are difficult to quantify. I find myself growing and evolving, becoming a more complete version of myself, and it's largely due to your influence. I am deeply grateful for you. I realize that I may not express this gratitude as often or as openly as I should, but I want you to know that it's there, a constant undercurrent in our interactions. I see the effort you put into supporting me, the energy you invest in me, and I am profoundly thankful for it. I also recognize the need to reciprocate, to give back to you in the same way you've given to me. I understand that relationships are a two-way street, and I am committed to doing my part. I want to be able to support you in the same way you've supported me, to contribute to your growth and well-being just as you've contributed to mine. I am also aware of my past behavior, the mistakes I've made, and the areas where I've fallen short. I am not blind to my faults, and I am actively working on improving myself. I am making a conscious effort to rectify my mistakes, to change my behavior, and to become a better person. This process involves both internal and external changes, and it's something I'm committed to. I have a lot going on right now, and I hope you understand that my actions and reactions are not always about you. I don't mean to be rude or dismissive, and if I come across that way, it's not intentional. I'm dealing with a lot, and sometimes it can be overwhelming. I would appreciate it if you could try to see things from my perspective, to put yourself in my shoes. I know it's not easy, but it would mean a lot to me. I'm not asking for excuses or justifications, just understanding. Please don't rush me or pressure me to change faster than I'm able to. Change is a process, and it takes time. Rushing it will only lead to half measures and superficial changes, which won't benefit anyone in the long run. At night, when the world is quiet and I'm alone with my thoughts, I find myself thinking about you. And in the morning, when I wake up, you're still there, lingering in my mind. It's a constant presence, one that I sometimes find overwhelming to cope with. I fill my day with distractions, activities that keep my mind occupied and prevent me from becoming too obsessive. I need some time to clear my head, to process my thoughts and feelings, and to regain my strength. I need to stand in my power again, to reclaim my independence and my self-confidence. I assure you that I'm doing my best, that I'm working on it every day. I just need a little patience, a little understanding, and a little time. I hope you can give me that. Thank you. I find myself compelled to express my deepest apologies for the times when I unfairly compared you to others. In retrospect, I realized that such comparisons were not only unjust but also baseless. The reality is that there is no one who can hold a candle to you. Your love for me, your kindness, and your unwavering support are unparalleled. I hope you understand that causing you any distress was never my intention. In recent times, I've been grappling with a heavy sense of guilt. I rejected your love not because it was lacking in any way, but because I was afraid. I was afraid of what others might say, of the judgment I might face from those around us. It was this fear that clouded my judgment and led me to make a decision that I now deeply regret. To be completely honest with you, these days my mind is filled with thoughts of you. You've become a constant presence in my thoughts, an endless loop of what-ifs and if-onlys. I want you to know that I've been through the same emotional roller coaster that you have. I felt the sting of mental anguish, the weight of emotional turmoil, but I chose to suffer in silence. Keeping everything to myself, locked away and hidden from the world, I didn't want anyone to see me in that state, to think of me as emotionally weak. But this facade, this act of pretense, it's exhausting and lonely. The pain of not being in contact with you is something I struggle with every day. It's a constant ache, a reminder of the bond we once shared. I'm worried that you've lost faith in me, that you no longer believe in the promises I made to you. This thought terrifies me more than anything else. I'm scared that I've damaged our relationship beyond repair, that I've lost you forever. But I refuse to give up. I want to make things right. I want to regain your trust, to prove to you that I'm worthy of your love. I want to bring back the smile on your face, the one that used to light up my world. I realize now that by blocking or ignoring you, I've caused you unnecessary pain. I've spoiled the happiness that once existed between us. For that, I am truly sorry. I hope that you can find it in your heart to forgive me. I hope that we can start over, that we can rebuild the bond we once shared. I know it won't be easy. I know it will take time. But I'm willing to do whatever it takes because you mean the world to me, and I can't imagine my life without you in it. So here I am, bearing my soul to you, hoping against hope that you'll give me another chance. Because in the end, all I want is to make you happy, and I promise to do everything in my power to make that happen.